In the bustling streets of North London, in the year 1882, a football club was born that would etch its name in the annals of football history. Welcome to the story of Tottenham Hotspur. It all began as a dream in the hearts of a band of schoolboys led by Bobby Buckle. Young, passionate and brimming with a love for the beautiful game, they gave birth to the Hotspur Football Club. This wasn't a grand inauguration, there were no fireworks, no fanfare. It was a humble beginning marked by the simple act of kicking a ball on the open ground. But this simplicity would lay the foundation for a legacy that would span centuries. The early days were not without their challenges. With little more than a patch of land at Tottenham Marshes to call their home ground, the fledgling club faced numerous obstacles. Yet they soldiered on, fueled by their passion and camaraderie. Each match they played, each goal they scored, each cheer from the sparse crowd was a testament to their determination and grit. They were more than just a team, they were a family, united by their shared love for football. Their first matches were a spectacle to behold. The team, clad in navy blue and white, their faces flushed with excitement and anticipation, took to the field with a fervour that was infectious. The air was filled with the sound of boots striking the ball, the cheers of the crowd, and the indomitable spirit of the Hotspur boys. Each game was a battle, a test of their mettle, a chance to prove their worth, and prove it they did time and time again. The journey of Tottenham Hotspur was not a smooth one. It was paved with hurdles and setbacks, trials and tribulations. But it was also marked by resilience, unwavering determination, and an unquenchable thirst for glory. Thus, a spark was ignited, setting the stage for an enduring legacy. The early 20th century saw the Spurs rise from the ashes, marking their entry into the Football League and their first major triumphs. This time was an era of change, an era of growth, and a time when the foundations of Tottenham Hotspur's legacy were firmly laid. The year was 1908, and the Spurs, with their unquenchable thirst for football, had finally earned their place in the Football League. The journey was not easy, but their determination and skill saw them through, marking the beginning of a new chapter in their history. But let's take a step back to the year 1901. At this time, the Spurs were still a non-league club. Yet they stunned the football world by achieving what no other non-league club had ever done before, or has done since. They won the FA Cup. This victory was more than just a trophy. It was an assertion of their prowess, a testament to their potential, and a clear sign that the Spurs were a team that could not be underestimated. As the 20s rolled in, the Spurs continued to make their mark. They clinched consecutive league titles, establishing themselves as one of the top teams in the country. Their style of play, their tenacity and their unwavering spirit were all contributing factors to their success. In the midst of the roaring 20s, the Spurs were not just surviving, they were thriving. They were etching their name into the annals of football history, and in the process, they were becoming the pride of North London. The early years of the Tottenham Hotspur were marked by struggle, by resilience, and ultimately by triumph. These years laid the groundwork for the club's future successes and shaped the club into the powerhouse that it is today. The Spurs were now a force to reckon with, a beacon of North London. They had emerged from the shadows and they were ready to take on the world. As we move forward, we'll see how the Spurs continue to make their mark on the football world and how their early triumphs were just the beginning of their illustrious journey. The post-war era brought new challenges and new heroes. Enter Bill Nicholson, a man who would become synonymous with the Spurs. The end of the Second World War and the resumption of football in England ushered in a new era for Tottenham Hotspur. The club, like the country, had to rebuild and redefine itself. Amidst this backdrop emerged a figure who would shape the club's destiny for decades to come: Bill Nicholson. Nicholson's journey with Spurs began as a player in the late 1930s. However, his playing career was largely overshadowed by the war. Undeterred, he returned to the club post-war and soon made a name for himself, not as a player, but as a manager. Taking the reins in 1958, Nicholson's influence was immediate and transformative. He instilled a style of play that was both attractive and effective. His philosophy was simple: to play with flair, to play with creativity, and most importantly, to play to win. Under his stewardship, Spurs became a powerhouse of English football. The zenith of this era was undoubtedly the historic double win in 1961. Spurs became the first club in the 20th century to achieve this feat, winning both the league title and the FA Cup in the same season. But Nicholson's impact extended beyond the trophy cabinet. He fostered a culture of excellence within the club, nurtured talent, and instilled a winning mentality that continues to resonate within the Spurs ethos even today. Nicholson's tenure at the helm of Spurs spanned 16 years, during which he led the club to 8 major trophies. His influence on the club was so profound, his name so intertwined with its identity, that to this day any discussion of Tottenham Hotspur is incomplete without the mention of Bill Nicholson. Nicholson had firmly established Spurs on the football map, but the best was yet to come. As football entered the modern era, so did Tottenham Hotspur, with the advent of the Premier League and the challenges and successes it brought. The Premier League's birth in the early 90s marked a new chapter for the Spurs. As the club transitioned into this new era, it was met with both trials and triumphs. The Spurs faced the challenges head-on, consistently maintaining their presence in the top flight of English football, a testament to their grit and determination. Key figures emerged during this period, players and managers alike, who have shaped the club's Premier League journey. Names like Teddy Sheringham, Jurgen Klinsmann and Gareth Bale lit up the pitch, their skill and passion echoing the club's motto, "To dare is to do." Then there were the managers, the tacticians behind the scenes. Mauricio Pochettino, a name that resonated with fans and players alike, guided the Spurs through one of their most successful periods in recent history. His leadership saw the club consistently finish in the top 4, securing their spot in the Champions League year after year. And who could forget the Champions League run in 2019? It was a campaign that captured the hearts of football fans worldwide. From Lucas Moura's last gasp hat-trick against Ajax to the heart-wrenching final in Madrid, it was a journey that showcased Tottenham's fighting spirit on the grandest stage of them all. Yet, the modern era has not been without its trials. The club has faced its share of setbacks, from managerial changes to heartbreaking losses, but through it all, the Spurs have shown resilience, bouncing back time and again, embodying the spirit of "to dare is to do." Football, like life, is a game of highs and lows, victories and defeats, but it's the courage to dream, to dare, and to keep striving for greatness that truly defines a club. And that's exactly what Tottenham Hotspur continues to do. The Spurs continue to strive for greatness, embodying the spirit of their motto, "To dare is to do." From humble beginnings in North London to the dazzling lights of the Premier League, the journey of Tottenham Hotspur is a testament to persistence, ambition and daring. And what a journey it has been. From the club's inception in 1882, the Spurs have been a force to be reckoned with, making their mark early on with a series of triumphs that set the stage for a legacy of success. They have showcased their mettle and prowess time and time again, their victories echoing through the decades and serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for countless fans worldwide. The post-war era brought about a new dawn for Tottenham Hotspur, with the legendary Bill Nicholson steering the ship towards uncharted territories of glory. His leadership, coupled with the sheer talent and determination of the players, ushered in a golden age of football for the club, one that still resonates in the hearts of the Spurs faithful. Fast forward to the modern era, and the Spurs continue to make waves in the Premier League, their hunger for victory as insatiable as ever. Their battles on the pitch are nothing short of epic, a testament to their unwavering resolve and their relentless pursuit of excellence. They have proven time and time again that they are not just participants, but formidable contenders in the world's most competitive football league. But beyond the victories and the trophies, the true essence of Tottenham Hotspur lies in their indomitable spirit, their daring approach to the game, and their unwavering dedication to their fans. Their story is not just about football, it's about resilience, about rising above adversity, about daring to dream and daring to do. As the Spurs continue to write their story, one thing remains certain. They dare and they do. This is the story of Tottenham Hotspur, the pride of North London,